Hello everybody, I hope you are all well. Today I'm going to read one of my favourite stories to you, and it is called Jack and the Beanstalk. And if you know it, which I'm sure lots of you do, you can join in. Long ago in a faraway land lived a widow and her son Jack. They had no money, they only had a cow. They sold the cow's milk to buy food. One day the cow had no milk left, so Jack's mother said to him, "Jack, take the cow to the market. You must sell her and you must bring me back the money." So Jack set off with the cow. He was walking along the road when he met an old woman. "Do you want to sell your cow?" she asked him. "Yes," said Jack. Then the old woman said to Jack, "Give me your cow and I'll give you these beans." "I don't want beans," said Jack. "But these beans are magic," said the old woman. So Jack took the beans and he gave the cow to the old woman. When Jack got home, his mother said to him, "Where's the money?" "I haven't got any money," replied Jack, "but I've got magic beans." "Magic beans," said his mother. "No money, no cow, only beans." And she threw the beans away. His mother was very, very angry. And Jack was very, very sad. He went to bed. When Jack woke up the next morning, the room was dark. Through the window, he could see a huge stalk and huge leaves. Up stretched a beanstalk as far as he could see. Jack climbed out of the window and he climbed up the stalk. He climbed and he climbed. He could see his house far below. Up he climbed through the clouds. Then he reached a road. He could see a beautiful castle. It towered up into the sky. Jack felt very scared, but he thought to himself, "I'm going to find out who lives here." He walked right up to the castle and he knocked on the castle door. The door swung open. The old woman stood there, staring at Jack. "What are you doing here?" she said. "A wicked giant lives in this castle and he doesn't like little boys." "But I'm hungry," said Jack. So the old woman took Jack into the kitchen. "Sit down," she said, "and I'll give you something to eat." But suddenly the floor began to shake. "It's the giant," said the old woman. "Quick, get into the oven." Jack got into the oven just in time. The door flew open and in walked a gigantic giant. And the giant shouted,
"Fee, fi, fo, fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman. If he's alive or if he's dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread."
"There's no one here except me," said the old woman. So the giant sat down at the table and the woman gave him some food. Jack lay very, very still in the oven. He was very, very frightened. When the giant had eaten his food, he took out a big bag of gold. "Look," he said to the old woman, "I've got lots of gold for that boy's cow." The giant sat and counted the gold, and at last he went to sleep. Jack looked at the giant, and he looked at the gold. "That's my gold," he thought. "The giant sold my cow." So Jack crept out of the oven and he grabbed the bag of gold. Do you know what's going to happen next? Jack ran to the castle door. He pushed the door, but it wouldn't open. He pushed again. Then suddenly the door opened with a loud screech. Jack ran out of the door and down the road. But behind him he could hear...
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. If he's alive or if he's dead, I'll grind his bones up to make my bread.
The giant was chasing him. Poor Jack! Clutching the bag of gold, Jack climbed back onto the beanstalk. He started to climb down, down through the clouds. Down, down, down. Behind him, he could hear the giant.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. If he's alive or if he's dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
The stalk swayed and the leaves shook, and Jack climbed even faster. Then Jack looked down, and he saw his mother. "Get the axe," he yelled. As Jack reached the ground, his mother chopped through the beanstalk. And that was the end of the giant. Jack and his mother were safe, and they all lived happily ever after. Wow. I hope you enjoyed listening to that story today. See you soon. Bye.